Second take is better than first. Hello, friends. How's your quarantine going? I am sitting here with a toddler at my feet. The older two, who are also the louder two, in the basement playing. It is my daughter's 5th birthday today. Kind of digging that. How'd that even happen? How goes it with your quarantine? How goes it? I feel like we haven't left the house. We have. Grocery store. Backyard to play. But we are desperately trying to figure out how to do the homeschooling and the work and everything. And then for Aaron's work, there's technological issues of they want to use certain programs that doesn't work on certain computers and school district computers and, whatever. And of course, we don't know when and if school's going back into the regular school year, and we don't know if the aides are going to be paid after the 14th. We were originally told to the 14th, but then we have no idea. So how goes your quarantine? Like, what are the things you're doing that are hopeful? I made beetroot wine. I gotta wait 20 days before I can drink it. Alright. I am playing around with vegetarian cooking. Am I a vegetarian? No, I am not. But I grew up hating vegetables, and I wanted to find a way to love them. So I've taken up vegetarian cooking. I have done, what have I done so far? A chickpea fried steak, DIY vegetarian hot dogs, and I found a recipe for a vegetarian steak. So that's what I'll be doing. So we did the Thanksgiving and Praise chapter from Ray McGinnis, and I really wish we had more time with this book, and I'm sorry. At the beginning, I got sick, and then, the apocalypse happened, so we canceled that week, and now we're 2 weeks behind. So the second half of this chapter, we did Thanksgiving, now it's Praise. And I thought about skipping ahead to Lament because of the situation we're in. I think maybe all of us know Lament already. We've done a lot of Lament, right? So maybe we can take a moment to have praise and thankfulness, right? Like, the UK told all their councils to house their homeless population. They gave them a week. In a week's time, homelessness in the UK was dealt with. Apparently, all our systemic issues can be dealt with easily. We can just do it. That's hopeful for me. So, after the title screen, let's talk about it. Let's talk about praise. Okay, Psalms of Praise. It's a variant on the Psalm of Thanksgiving, which we've done. In his writings on the Psalms, Thomas Merton was a Trappist monk. Oh, and you guys, you got to read Thomas Merton. He's awesome. Talk about praise as metamorphosized into a marketing tool, right? It's just a way to hype something. And that for us as Christians, praise is about discernment. What is worthy of our praise? What is worthy of our thankfulness and our gratitude? There are some evenings where our evening meal prayer, instead of doing the prayer, we just do gratitude. What are we thankful for? Because sometimes I think it's important just to pause and name directly the things that we have gratitude for. So because it's praise is used as a form of hype, right? We don't always know what words to use when seeking to praise God. And we lose our sense of why, right? Here's what Merton said, right? Praise is cheap today. Everything is praise. Soap, beer, toothpaste, clothing, mouthwash, movie stars, and the latest gadgets which are supposed to make life more comfortable. Everything is constantly being praised. Praise is now so overdone that everybody is sick of it. And since everything is praised with the official hollow enthusiasm of the radio announcer, it turns out in the end that nothing is praise. Praise has become empty. No one wants to use it. Praise psalms are usually lists. It's a list of things. The psalmist makes a list of places, people, things, occasions, and reasons to praise God. So we're going to do Psalm 148, and I will put it up on the screen after I read it. And then we'll come back with a writing exercise, and I'll share mine. Oh, praise God. Praise God in heaven. Praise God in the heights. Praise God, all God's angels. Praise God, all God's hosts. Praise God, sun and moon. Praise God, all you shining stars. Praise God, heaven of heavens, and you waters above the heavens. Let them all praise the name of God, for God spoke the word, and they were created. Fire and hail, snow and ice, gales of wind obeying God's voice, all mountains and hills, all fruit trees and all cedars, wild beasts and cattle, creeping things and winged birds. Psalm 148, the poet is using repetition of the phrase, praise God. Later in the psalm, the poet simply makes a list without the use of repeated phrase. So take a look at Psalms 146, 147, 149, 150, and other examples. All right. Oh, all right, friends, we're recording. That is the psalm, and that is our writing exercise. Please start with a list, use repetition, and when you're done on the YouTube, please share your psalm. I want to see what you're writing, please. And I'll be back in a minute with my own. Thanks, guys.